Hey everybody, Samurai here, back again with another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the recent preview for the newest episode, Go Catches a Suicune. I don't really have a problem with Go catching a Suicune as a whole. That's not my main issue. My main point of contention is how Suicune is, again, represented. I heard an interesting word from Kuro from the Poke Chat where he said, the anime does not know how to handle legendaries. I disagree with this statement because I'm going to use the character everybody hates on, Tobias. They handle legendaries in the right way, I think, with that character. It took Ash's two strongest Pokemon at the time, one of Ash's two strongest Pokemon at the time, to beat Tobias's two legendaries, that being Darkrai and Latios. It took Sceptile, he had to go to sleep and had to hit it with probably a very strong Leaf Blade just to take it out. And that was only after milling through most of Ash's team. Compared that to Suicune, who's getting taken down by a net. And even in the earlier episode where Mewtwo showed up, Mewtwo still wailed on both Ash and Go and didn't get defeated by a net. At this point, just make it a Kangaskhan or something, because a Kangaskhan is a rare Pokemon and would still serve the same purpose. You just want to make Go look better, and I have no qualms against that. You want to make Go look better, that's fine. And have him catch a pseudo-legendary then. Have him catch something like a Salamence. Even a Salamence would have made more sense. But then again, the Pokemon Journey's writing staff don't want to think. They smoke that hot pack, I swear. My relationship with Pokemon Journeys has just been up and down. Like, there's certain things I hate. Like, I've been hating the filler we've been getting. And don't get me wrong, I love filler. I love Diamond and Pearl, and that had a year of filler. Filler, if it's enjoyable, that is what I'm okay with. Or filler, if it serves a purpose, I'm also okay with that. But filler that's not fun at all, and that just bores me, so, when Team Rocket has to appear in every single episode, even though it gets very annoying, yeah, that's going to annoy me, like, to the highest degree. Take a note from Dragon Ball Super, and I am not the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Super. They did filler right with the baseball episode, and even then, that filler episode was still enjoyable and took place between two major arcs. They even did an Arale versus Goku, something that took place during major arcs. If the Slowpoke filler, even for instance, that took place during two major episodes, and that was great. Except the one problem is they barely showed Raihan after. But you know what? Getting off topic. Back to Suicune. If you're going to put Suicune in the anime, represent it right. When Suicune was first revealed to us, he was shown as this mystical, larger-than-life being. Heck, in Pokemon Generations, they have a whole special about Usline, I think that's how you say his name, and Suicune, and how he's a beast of legend, and they left Epsiode City because they were afraid of hurting the people with their new powers. That was literally the legend of Suicune, and you're telling me it gets taken down by a hunter, by a poacher, and its net, a basic net? If this was, I'm gonna teach you how to make it better. Use Team Rocket, use like some people with like high-tech machinery that can easily capture Suicune. They did this in the Legend of Thunder special where they caught Raikou with a machine. I don't remember the machine off the top of my head. I gotta rewatch Pokemon Chronicles, but they used machines, they used technology to bring down this beast of legend, not just a rare Pokemon. If they used machinery, like very high-tech machinery, then that would be great. But except Pokemon Journeys, instead of thinking like, oh, why don't we use Team Rocket? We did it once before in the past, why not? Because they hate continuity. They haven't even recognized Ash as a champion yet. The first thing Ash should have said to Leon, or the first thing that his announcer should have said was the Alolan champion Ash whenever Ash enters like a huge stadium battle. That should have been like, oh, Siren's blaring off that this guy is a champion. But you know what? They're just like, nah, we don't even mention that. They're writing XY Ash rather than writing post Sun and Moon Ash, if that makes sense. They were writing post XY Ash rather than post Sun and Moon Ash. And that angers me because we all love the Alola League. Like, sure, we're not all the biggest fans of Sun and Moon. Well, I am. But we're not all the biggest fans of Sun and Moon. But we can all admit that we all love the moment Ash won the league. Whether you watched English dub or sub, we all admitted we loved that moment. Except they just wanted, like, that didn't happen. It's like Revenge of Cool. It didn't happen. Like, we're gonna sweep it under the rug. Why? What's the point of even putting it in there in the first place? And another thing. Why the Suicune episode this early? Why Suicune this early? I get they teased Suicune earlier on in the year, but that was for something completely different. So, my one question is, and I've heard this, Pokemon is filling in the ratings, so what I'm thinking is they put legendaries in to gain more ratings. In that case, just write a good story and the ratings will come. I'm not even joking. And there's a reason why people like Yu-Gi-Oh's Exo, despite how it looks. If once you get past the first season, it's actually a really good story. You gotta actually put some money in the show, and apparently they're starting to focus more on Kamon and all the other guys, so hopefully this is a better year 2. Year 1 was incredibly mediocre. Let's hope year 2 is average at best. So that's all I have to say, and this was a really stern talking to. But let me know if you guys want more of these discussion videos. I'll be down to it in the future. It just needs to be a topic that I'm worth talking about. Okay, I'll see you later. Sayonara.